guys, it's Anna. Welcome back to my channel. So Smashbox just came out with a whole new range of shades for their liquid matte lipsticks and their matte metallic lipsticks, and I have them all here and I want to show you guys some swatches and tell you guys what I think. So I'm gonna do a little review on them. I have them all here and there's more over there. I need to keep them in order so I remember the shade names. But yeah, I just want to show you guys all of them so that you guys can see the real shades and how they look on the lips. If you guys want to see them, then go ahead and keep watching. So I'm going to start with the liquid matte lipsticks, and the very first one is called In Demand. The first thing I noticed about these liquid lipsticks is they all look very similar in the tube, but when you put them on your skin they oxidize to a different color. So I'm going to try to do smaller swatches on my hand so I can fit them, but this is In Demand, and this is definitely the pinkiest of the bunch. It has like that warm brown undertone. It's just really pretty. I really like this one. Went on super opaque and looks really good. Okay, the next one is Fair Game. More of that brown muted like mauve-y undertone, and it's definitely darker than the first one. It's almost leaning like purplish a little bit, but it's a really good nude. I love this color as well. I think the first two are my favorites out of the nudes. Again, it goes on super evenly. It's not streaky. It's just really nice. Next we have Gotta Light, and I really like this one as well. I like them all, they're so pretty. So this one is straying away from the pinky nudes and going into like the actual real nude colors. This is very brown and it has like a warm undertone, and I think this would look pretty on a lot of skin tones. This one's really even and it's just a really good neutral. Next we have Stay Neutral. This one, like the last one, is very brown, but this one's even more brown. It's not as warm as the last one. It's starting to go a little bit more of a neutral undertone, still a little bit warm, but definitely less warm than the last one. Next we have Psychic Medium. This one is a really true dark chocolatey brown. With this one, since it's getting into some darker colors, I did have a little bit of problems with some patchiness. You can just go over it with a couple layers and that'll help it. But yeah, that one's really pretty too, and especially on like darker complexions, super pretty. Alrighty, next we have Deep Thoughts. This one is a brown with like a deep brick red undertone, and I think it's so pretty. I really like this color. This one goes on pretty nicely as well, which is very good. Alright, next we have the shade Slay Tan. I think this one is so fun. So this is like a brown with a really orangey, like pukey undertone, if you know what I mean. Like, you know those pukey eyeshadows that are just like perfect for transitioning? That's what this reminds me of, and I think it's so pretty. This one went on really well. This is like in the top 3 of how well it went on, and I think it looked really pretty, and it's just different and I really like it. Alright, now we have Spoiler Alert, and this is like the perfect purple for like every skin tone. That's what they are trying to go for. And yeah, this one's really pretty. It's just like a pinky purple color. The shade reminds me a lot of Jeffree Star's Androgyny. If you're familiar with that, it's very similar. And then lastly, for the matte liquid lips, this one is called Throwback Jam. I love this shade. This is like a perfect summer shade. It's so pretty. So pretty. Really, it's gorgeous, and this one also goes on pretty well. It's a tiny bit streaky. Like the last couple ones are a little bit streaky, but this one's probably the easiest to fix, and I don't know, it's so pretty. I just want to wear it in the summer so bad. I'm really glad that they came out with that, even though they did a bunch of nudes, because that is gorgeous. Here are the final just hand swatches. Again, they're all super pretty. So that is it for the new matte liquid lipsticks, and then we're gonna move on to the metallics. One thing I really noticed about these matte lipsticks when I was swatching them on my lips is once they're on, they're on. They were really hard to get off with a makeup wipe, which honestly is very good because they're gonna be really long wearing and hard to get off. They don't smear, they don't transfer, and like if you rub it, it's not gonna come off, because I was like rubbing my lips with a makeup wipe trying to get it off so I could go to the next one, and my lips were like, oh my gosh, help me. But yeah, so they're hard to get off, which is really good for a liquid lipstick because you want it to be long wearing. That's why we use liquid lipsticks. Okay, so now that we're done with the liquid mattes, we're gonna go into the matte metallic shades, and these ones are super fun. So first up we have Exo Plata, and I think this might be my favorite one, or at least definitely one of my top favorites in the whole collection. This is a super pretty like champagne-y color. It has like that orange pink champagne color, and it's just super pretty, especially over like one of the nudes or any nude lipstick. And yeah, it just goes on super nicely and has good pigment, and I think it's really pretty because it looks like a nude, but it's also metallic. Like, it's not too much, it's just really pretty. And next we have Rust Fund, and I actually used this in my last tutorial. If you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. This is a really pretty coppery metallic shade. It has that really orange, like, yeah, rusted coppery color. And it's super pretty with like an orange eye look. And yeah, I really like this one as well. Next up we have Bull Digger, and this one's super cool. When I first put it on, I was just like, wow, that's cool. Like, I feel like I haven't seen something exactly like this. It's like, it looks brown at first, but it has like this orangey gold sheen to it, and I just think it's really cool because it's darker, but it's like that burnt brick color but metallic. I think it's really cool. Next up we have Vino Noir, and this here is very like plummy red color, you know, like kind of vampy. Has like those purple red undertones, super pretty. This one gives a really cool vampy look that I really like. And next, going into the fun colors, we have the purple one, and this one is called Make It Rain, as in R-E-I-G-N. This one's really pretty as well. I did notice with this one when I was putting on my lips, again, it was streaky, but that's because it's darker, and purple pigments are really hard to manufacture. So you can, of course, build it up, put on a couple layers, and it looks a-okay. And yeah, it's just pretty. If you like fun colors, this is really cool because it's a cool color and it's metallic. Next we have So Jelly. I really like this one because it's really similar to that matte shade Throwback Jam that I really liked. And this is what she looks like. Basically just the same color but metallic, and again, super fun summer color, and especially for like going out in the summer, because this one, when the light catches it, it'll look really cool. Just a bonus. Next we have this red, and this is so gorgeous. This is called Maneater. And what I noticed about this one is it looks pretty like a bright red in the tube. Then when you put it on, it will dry down to more of like a pinky red kind of thing. But I think this is really, really pretty. I think it's a cool way to like jazz up your typical red lipstick. Like, metallic, yes. And then lastly, we have the silver one, and this is called Punked Rock. I think this one is super cool. This one's definitely kind of patchy on the lips. I had to go over it a couple times, but of course you can always do that. Just go over it a couple times, or even if you found like a lip liner that you could put under it, that would help, or maybe it would look cool over just like a nude lipstick. But yeah, that one's really cool as well. Just super fun and different. So here are the hand swatches of all the metallic shades. So yeah, overall I think these are really good lipsticks. I really, really love the applicators for these lipsticks because that pointed tip allows you to kind of line your lips, and then just the way it is so nice to fill in your whole lip easily, because as you know, like with liquid lipsticks, the less strokes you do and the less layers, the better it looks, because if you keep adding it on too much, it'll start to get balled up and it's just not that cute. So the applicator is like an A+++. And also the pigmentation is really good in most of them. I think they just hit it spot on with the colors. There's different like undertones, like 10 different undertones of nudes, which makes them all completely different. One thing to realize is they do look very similar in the tubes to each other, but not very similar to the actual color, because once they're on your skin or your lips, they oxidize a lot. So that's where the swatches come in handy, so you can see what they all actually look like. So yeah, that is it for this video, guys. I hope this is helpful, and I hope you guys liked it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up down below. Also, hit the subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so you know when I upload. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.